Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to yet another video, and in today's video we will be looking at Tyreeq Bakinson's time at Bristol City and his recent outcast from the squad. Reportedly he's been training with the U-23'S. Before we get into anything, what do you think of this? I mean, I've got the Bristol City shirt here, I've got a Portuguese team, is it Santa Clara? And there it is, Santa Clara shirt here. What do you think of the background? Do you want me to replace that shirt? I've got a few shirts over here. I think I've got Ajax shirt. I think that was the season where they got the Champions League semi-final. I've got a Newcastle shirt. I've got a Liverpool shirt. I've got a few other shirts. So if you would like to see a mix of that, obviously I'll be keeping this because team I support, team I make make videos on. This could be slightly more flexible though. So yeah, let me know whether you like the shirt. Do you want me to keep this up? Do you want me to put other shirts in? Yeah, just let me know, and I will do that. And also hit the like on the video if you haven't, if you're enjoying it so far. And subscribe to the YouTube channel for more Bristol City content in the future, and also hit the notification bell to be alerted every time I do post a video. So Tyreeq Bakinson, this season, obviously he played a few games at the start of the season for Bristol City, and it was quite evident that his attitude or his heart was not really in it. He was called out before his loan move to Ipswich in January by Nigel Pearson quite heavily, and that we don't want players like him in the squad, and that's fair enough. Has he got the quality? Yes, he has got the quality, because he showed that back end of last season. No, not last season, back end of the season before, 1920. He scored 2 exceptional goals away at Wycombe and Sheffield Wednesday. It was really good, and just seemed like he acclimatised to the championship conditions very well. But then I don't know what happened. It was just really weird. He just fell off a cliff, and from there on he just didn't make this match day squad. He was constantly in and out, in and out, in and out. Looked like a very bright prospect for us, and then was just shipped out in January. And Tyreeq Bakinson went on loan to Ipswich, where the general consensus was he's a good quality player at this at League One level, but is he bullied too many times in the midfield in League One? Now that may be just because of League One's, general kind of, well, how do I put it nicely? General kind of style of play where it's quite physical. You've got the likes of Rotherham, you've got the likes of Cambridge, you've got the likes of Cheltenham, who are quite physical, who will bully you in midfield if you're not good enough, which is how they play, which is fair enough, and that's how they get success from it. All teams have very good seasons from that, and they will bully you. Steve Cotterill and Shrewsbury as well. They will bully you in midfield if you don't perform well. If you're incapable in midfield, they will outrun you. They will outpower you. Tyreeq Bakinson, that was a general consensus at Ipswich, and that was the output received. That was the feedback received. And Bristol City fans, yeah, we know he can be overrun. He can be bullied. He can be overrun. But he's only young. He's only 23, I think. Doing this 24. He is young-ish. But he's not a 19-year-old, he's not a 20-year-old, he's not an 18-year-old. Look at Alex Scott, for example. I'm not comparing him to Alex Scott, because Alex Scott is very good, but look how he's acclimatised to the championship. He has been brilliant. He's not shown any signs of really struggling, and that is what Tyreeq Bakinson showed, really. And at Ipswich, he played 17 games, made 14 starts, scored 2 goals, one against Charlton, and one away at Doncaster, which was the winner, actually. So, yeah, a couple of goals, actually. Did he make much of an impact in a Kieran McKinnon team? I don't think so. So, if you ask any Ipswich fan, they'd probably say he didn't make the impact they'd been hoping for. At that point, they were only, I'd say, about 5 points out of the playoffs. He came in January, he's kind of guy to put into midfield and kind of settle it down. Didn't quite happen for them, and I'm not surprised really. It was a bit poor City. He had that one good game, I remember, against Stoke where he scored that goal, but after that it was dreadful. He played away at Fulham, I think. He came off the bench. He was utterly rubbish, and from there on, he just thought, oh no, this guy's not going to stay here for much longer. Put on the bench against Hull, put on the bench against Huddersfield, shocking away at Birmingham, where he was utterly dreadful. The whole team was, to be fair, but he was woeful. A few good games. I remember Blackburn at home, he had a very good game. Stoke at home, once he scored the goal, we were a bit fortunate, probably. West Brom away again, not very good. So, overall, he was put in a situation where he couldn't really succeed, but he didn't show any signs, and we don't obviously know the ins and outs of the training ground, everyday routine at City, everyday training, management, everything like that. But what it felt like was he was very poor, and his attitude wasn't right, his mindset wasn't right, and that's why he was shipped out to Ipswich on loan, and that's eventually why he's now training with the under-23s. He's more than likely going to be off in the summer. Ipswich obviously had an option to buy him, which they declined, which is fair enough because he hasn't performed for them, and now we have to find a different club for him, whether that's lower Championship who are trying to willing to take him on, maybe the Rotherham, we need a promoted team, Wigan, Sunderland, maybe a Birmingham, maybe a Reading. Can't see that though. Maybe it's League One for him again. Maybe a relegated team from League One. Maybe potentially a Barnsley. Obviously Robbie Cundy's gone to Barnsley. Maybe a Peterborough or maybe an MK Dons. That'll fit quite nicely into how they play. And the Liam Manning. Maybe somewhere there which suits the passing game because he's quite good at that. His passing stats are quite good at Ipswich and at City, to be fair, but City don't have much of the ball. Ipswich do, so his passing stats are quite good in a possession-based team. Maybe that's the reason why he didn't succeed in the first part of the season at City. Maybe so. What are your thoughts on Tyreeq Bakinson being kind of bombarded to the under-23s? For me, I just feel like he was not going to really make an impact this season. Nigel Pearson's comments are very evident that he's not going to, he's not going to play again for the club, surely. And I feel like he might be loaned out or maybe even sold permanently. Or should we do a Casey Palmer deal and a Adam Nagy deal where we just don't receive a transfer fee and just mutually terminate his contract and then he'll find another club. Or, something like that. Maybe even a small fee. That'd be quite good, wouldn't it? But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that video. If you have, please make sure to hit a like on the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the HWQ channel down below for more Bristolcity content. And also make sure to hit the notification bell for more content and to be notified of that content as well. Comment down below your thoughts on Tyreeq Bakinson being what is the right word here? Bombarded, submitted, shipped out to the under-23s, whatever you want to use, whatever synonym you're comfortable with. He's going to train with the under-23s for the rest of the season if he's not moved on from the football club. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.